What if praying became a crime? What if stepping into a church, mosque, or temple could cost you your freedom or even your life? For millions around the world, this isn't just a hypothetical question. It's their daily reality. Today, we expose 10 countries where faith is under siege, where believers must risk everything just to practice what they hold dear. Stay with us till the end, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. 1. North Korea. Worship is a death sentence. North Korea remains the most dangerous place on earth for believers. Faith is considered treason. Prayer is punishable by death. The regime demands absolute loyalty to the ruling Kim family, worshipped as gods. Anyone caught practicing an unauthorized religion faces brutal punishment, including execution. In 2025, reports reveal underground churches have been infiltrated, leading to mass arrests. Entire families are disappearing. For North Koreans, faith isn't just difficult, it's deadly. 2. China. Faith under surveillance. In China, religion is allowed, but only under government control. Cameras watch your every move. Every prayer is monitored. The crackdown on Uyghur Muslims continues in 2025 with AI-driven surveillance, forced detentions, and re-education camps. Underground churches are being dismantled. Unauthorized religious gatherings are raided. Even online religious content is being scanned for signs of defiance. Faith is tolerated only if it serves the state. Step out of line, and the government will silence you. 3. Turkmenistan. Worship on the government's terms. Turkmenistan claims to allow religious freedom, but in 2025, new laws make it even harder to practice any belief outside state control. Religious leaders must now undergo mandatory government training. Religious books are banned unless they are state-approved. Unauthorized gatherings can land you in prison for years. For believers here, faith isn't free. It's regulated. 4. Eritrea, a nation's faith on a leash. Eritrea recognizes only 4 religions. If you belong to any other faith, you are committing a crime. Jehovah's Witnesses and Pentecostals are thrown into prison, sometimes locked inside metal shipping containers, left to suffer in scorching heat and freezing cold. Their crime? Believing in something the government does not approve of. 5. Uzbekistan, a false sense of freedom. Uzbekistan claims to allow religious freedom, but in 2025, it's clearer than ever, this is an illusion. All religious institutions must register with the government. Mosques are under constant surveillance. Imams are handpicked by the state. For religious minorities, even finding a place to worship is nearly impossible. This isn't freedom, it's control. 6. Tajikistan, religion under state command. In Tajikistan, the government dictates how faith can be practiced. Religious education for children is banned. Wearing a hijab in public is discouraged. Attending a mosque now requires government ID. In 2025, new restrictions have made it even harder for believers to gather, worship, and teach their faith. Here, practicing religion means navigating an ever-growing maze of state-imposed barriers. 7. Saudi Arabia. Islam reigns supreme. Others remain silent. Saudi Arabia remains a nation where Islam is the only officially recognized faith. Non-Muslims cannot openly worship. Proselytizing is punishable by imprisonment or deportation. New laws continue to prevent the construction of non-Islamic places of worship. While some social reforms have been introduced, religious diversity remains tightly restricted. 8. Maldives, Islam or exile. In the Maldives, Islam is the only legally recognized religion for citizens. Non-Muslims must keep their faith hidden. Public religious symbols are banned. Leaving Islam can lead to exile or legal punishment. Reports in 2025 indicate a rise in religious arrests. For Maldivians, faith is not a personal choice. It is a legal obligation. 9. Brunei, a nation ruled by Sharia law. Brunei enforces strict Sharia law, leaving no room for religious diversity. Public worship of non-Islamic faiths is forbidden. Proselytizing is illegal. Non-Muslims must keep their beliefs behind closed doors. In 2025, Brunei's religious police have been granted even more authority to monitor and punish those who violate these laws. 10. Vietnam, the silent suppression of faith. Vietnam's socialist government sees religion as a threat. All religious groups must register with the state. Unregistered groups face persecution. Independent religious leaders are under constant scrutiny. In 2025, new policies have intensified state surveillance on faith-based communities, making it clear that religious freedom in Vietnam is still an illusion. The cost of faith. For millions worldwide, religion is more than just belief. It is identity. It is purpose. It is community. But in these 10 nations, faith comes at a price. Through outright bans, constant surveillance, and ruthless persecution, religious expression is being systematically dismantled. What do you think about these shocking realities? Let us know in the comments. And if you found this deep dive compelling, like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay informed on more eye-opening global issues.